Well, I've 7:45, and I'm with the Rat Daddy, who's in our newsroom. He did a little inspection. He gave us an A, but then he changed it and said we have to go clean the kitchen. We don't even have a kitchen, by the way. But anyway, the Rat Daddy goes out every night here in New York City at 10:30 to go and find rats, and it's called a rat tour. You go out, you take these people with you, they all sign up. So you get at least 10 people a night, pretty much.
Yeah, average about 10 people a night, no matter what the weather's like. So when it's cold, I try to cancel them myself because I don't want to be walking around in the cold. But people will still come. They're blowing me up on Instagram and in my DMs.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you probably, in the summer, you're crazy.
Yes.
Right? In the spring, you probably do really well. In the fall.
This
has been a rough winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still want to go. I'm going
Christmas
tonight.
time in New York City. Who does want to come for a rat tour, right?
Yeah.
Wow, nothing says Christmas in New York like that.
Well,
Kenny.
Valentine's is next week, so I don't know if you have plans.
Oh, so are you really doing a rat tour on Valentine's Day?
Not Valentine's, the day before I am.
The day before.
Yeah.
Now that's a story. Is any lovebirds going on that? Okay, I have a couple of questions. And if TikTok wants to ask questions, Jonah, they can too, okay? It's never too late. Wayne Newton? No. Wayne asks, is pizza a rat's favorite food?
Yes, pizza is a rat's favorite food. They love it. It's every New Yorker's favorite food, so they are the unofficial mascot of New York, and they have to be chowing down on the pizza, of course.
Really?
I got so many videos of them eating pizza. I feed them
know,
pizza
the pizza
sometimes.
rat.
Yeah.
Remember the pizza rat?
Yep. Viral pizza rat in the subway.
Is that really what they like to feast on the most?
I've given them apples. I've seen them eat random bags of trash outside different restaurant establishments. They'll eat anything.
Okay.
Yeah, anything that's in the trash, they'll eat.
So if you have pizza, try to eat all of it. Michelle, I don't know, says, when you think that nothing surprises you anymore in New York City. Well, that's not a question. What the heck is that? All right, moving on.
Statement.
A statement. Okay, yes. When you think nothing surprises you more anymore. Exactly. Well, New York is full of surprises.
Yep.
As the Rat Daddy finds out.
Welcome to New York.
Michelle asks, where are the mice and rats? Oh, forget the mice. We have rats that live outside. Are they in the ground?
Yeah, so rats burrow about 6 to 12 inches underground where you're walking. They like to burrow sometimes in parks, bushes, all that kind of stuff. So they burrow right underground. They burrow sometimes in the subways as well. So they live in different creative places. New York City's infrastructure is so old that they can find nooks and crannies anywhere.
Okay,
so they live anywhere. They live outside, but they burrow. They have a burrow right underground.
And nothing stops them.
Nothing stops them. They're
Cold weather.
Very resilient animals.
So even when it's like sub-freezing temperatures like we've had, they still come out.
They still come out. Just like you and I go to work. We go out to eat and get lunch. They go out to eat and get lunch and get buffets at night. So yeah, they go out to eat at night.
Wow. Okay. So what can is the key the trash we have to really, because there's been piles and piles of trash all across the 5 boroughs lately because of the snow. Sanitation missed its regular pickup day this week. So, I mean, I saw a few rats this week walking to my car.
Yeah, the trash is a big problem. I feel like tourists that visit here are way better about cleaning up the city. Like, why do the tourists that visit here respect the city more than some of our own people that live here?
Interesting.
You know, so when I'm walking around, it's like, why do business owners sometimes that don't have trash cans just throw the trash like it's 1920 out on the street? Like, what do you think's going to happen? It's like we're one of the most expensive cities around the world.
And we have great food.
We have great food, but we have great trash piles up right outside of your property. Like, you walk outside sometimes, you're like, wow, the trash is nicely piled. Like, people think that. And they expect that. It goes nice pile of trash. Then you see a trash pile that's a bad pile of trash. But like, why do we even have trash on the sidewalk to begin with?
Yeah, I don't know, but nobody's been able to figure that out.
Right.
Well, we have so there are containers now in certain parts of the city.
Yes.
That they were encouraging people to throw the garbage in there in the hope that helps. Like a rat can't bite through it.
Yeah.
Right. So that's something that could help.
Yeah, those rat mitigation zones where they put those big sturdy containers.
Correct.
Those are really helping in certain areas like Harlem. They've implemented them. They put them up in the Upper West Side as well. But you know, people are complaining about the parking then. But I think those need to be on every block. Those big trash cans, at least 1 or 2. But it's just so hard because there's so much trash daily, and if the Amazon packages and the cardboard boxes, like, where do you put all this trash?
Yeah. Show us that stick there that you had. What, you have to see this. This is how the Rat Daddy looks for rats. What do you do?
So if I'm in an unfamiliar area, like I go to different areas, the tours change based on the rat, you know, being there. Because sometimes so my goal is to take these tours and get rid of the rats in that spot, then go to the next place where they're at and they pop up. So they change based on availability. When I go to a new spot, I kind of tap around the trash can to make sure nothing jumps on me.
Oh, yeah.
So
has that ever happened to you?
Yes, 4 or 5 times.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
it jumped towards me. I just kind of jumped up and
okay,
didn't
it didn't
crawl
like
on me or
latch
anything.
onto you.
No, I'm very
But-
clean, so I go home, like sanitize my hand, my shoes.
Yeah. What does your wife say about all this?
She goes, make sure you shower before you get in bed.
Yeah, I would think so. Before you get in the house.
Yeah.
A male asks, oh, and a few other people were asking because we asked for your questions tonight, and they said, why? Why rat tours? Why? Why? You're going to probably say, why not? But why rat tours? Why did you do this?
I did it to
And what
bring
gave you the idea?
I did it to bring awareness because you try to talk to any city official, they can't talk about it. The rat czar can talk about it, but now is there even a rat czar anymore? So I became like the unofficial spokesperson of New York City when it comes to the rats, and I thought, why not be able to meet so many cool people? I've met so many cool people from across the world and got so many cool opportunities I would have never had if it wasn't for the rats. So I'm getting to meet cool people. I'm getting to educate people about New York City, about where to eat based on the dining grades, all that kind of stuff, and the sanitation grades. So it's all a whole bunch of different components people are learning about when they visit the city. And the ones that still live here too. A lot of people that live here come out on the rat tours.
They do. So you don't only really get tourists.
Yeah, I get a good mixture of both. I was
You
surprised.
do.
I'm like, wow, like so many people in New York actually want to come out and learn about the history of the rats, history of sanitation, history of trash cans in New York, a whole bunch of different cool, fun facts you learn. Like, why is Canal Street named Canal Street? There was actually a river there before, and it was very bad with sanitation and 5 points the whole area. So
Yeah.
don't want to give too many inside information. You got booked a tour to learn more.
Yes, he doesn't want to give too much away of the rat tours.
Oh, this guy came out. He's a photographer.
Yeah.
So a lot of people come out like documentaries and photographers. They want to get like bona fide footage of where they can see them. So they kind of hire me to show them, pinpoint all these spots.
Wow. Yeah, because you don't even want to give away where some of these spots are because you've done your research.
On my research.
And you know where these rats hide.
Yep. And there's a really cool resources the city has. So the city has research where it's open data requests where you can go look online about all the places you're eating. So your homework tonight for everyone that's on TikTok, go look up your favorite place where you eat for lunch and see what the grade is. Because sometimes you get sick, you get food poisoning, you're not sure where you got sick from. Was it the subway? Probably not. But it's probably where you ate the day before for lunch or something.
Right.
So you can go on there. There's a rat portal. There's a rat university class. I forgot the name, the official name. You can take online as well. That's virtual by the city. So the city has a lot of resources. They have done a lot of good jobs about bringing more awareness to the issue, but they don't really have anyone speaking about it. I think that's something you need to speak about and how to eradicate the problem, as we say.
Yes, and he's still a fan of eradicating the problem. So, Mamdani administration, if you're looking for a new rat czar, maybe they could just title you some. Why not use Rat Daddy?
I'm right here.
Unless you trademarked it. Do we have any questions on TikTok, by the way?
Someone really wanted to hear you do the noise, the rat noise.
Okay, so I walk up to a trash can. It's like.
So disturbing, right? Who wants to hear that? All right, anybody else? I'm out of things to ask you, Kenny. I've learned all about rats. Good thing I ate before this.
I have rat Valentine's cards coming out, so check out the website. Check out on TikTok.
Okay, what is that?
So I'm just making some fun merch stuff. So I have the hoodie right here. It says Rat Talks. That's the name of the show on TikTok.
Rat Talks.
Yeah, so it's got the skyline and the rat right there with the little moon.
Very cool.
And I have some cool Valentine's coming out that says "You are my favorite rat," and it's a picture of me with a rat. So.
Did you bring it for us?
I didn't bring any cards, but I'll send some to the studio about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we want your
Or
Valentine's.
if you come on a
your
rat tour, I'll give one
Valentine.
to you for free.
Okay. All right. We're going to do it.
To ask you about the cars. I don't know what that means. Like,
The cars?
like rats under cars or something?
Yes. So rats at this time of year, when it's snowy, when it's cold, they like to go into cars. And this company right here, it's called Infinity Shields Protects. They sent me a spray bottle that sprays peppermint into
They don't
wires.
like peppermint.
They don't like
right?
peppermint. They don't like to chew. But the soybean wires, they like to chew because it helps them file down their teeth. So their teeth are like our nails. So if they don't chew on things, then their teeth will grow in the back of their gums, and that's how they can kind of kill themselves. But if they have things to chew on, they like to go into these cars and nest in the warmth overnight. So sometimes people will start the car in the morning and they won't start because they have electrical issues.
Because they're teething on the
Exactly. They're
electrical
teething on
wires.
they're teething on that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And they like and because it's warm in that engine.
And it's warm in that engine. Yeah. So it's a nice little place for them to stay.
I mean, there have been families, right, that have
Yes. A lot
multiplied in under hoods of cars.
Yes. There's viral videos of people driving and all of a sudden a rat just pops up on top of the windshield, So it does happen.
It does happen. It does happen. Okay. Anything else for Kenny here?
Question about rats in the counters of restaurants.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I can say about that, but it happens. Check out my channel and you'll find out where not to eat. I'll tell you that when you visit.
What's grosser? Okay. I'm going to
That's
ask
a
you
good
two
question.
things.
Let's hear it.
You know what I'm going to ask you?
Yeah.
A rat or a roach? What's gross? What's more gross? Okay, here. You know what I really want to know?
Yeah.
Does that indicate how sanitary a place is? If you were to see something like that,
100%.
Okay.
100%. People, this is a great question because a lot of people come into my comments and say there's rats in
See?
every restaurant. I go, no, there's not. There's rats in every restaurant that's dirty. Every once in a while, yes, a mouse or a rat will get into someone's place
Okay.
just because of the infrastructure of the sewer system and all that kind of
Right.
stuff. But you got to hire a pest control person to control that. I shouldn't be looking at the health department grades a month before, and then showing up a month later and seeing that there's still rats running around on top of your counter. So there's been like 4 or 5 places my videos have shut down instantly just by filming the place a month after the health department and the sanitation department, the health inspector came and checked the grades.
Yeah.
And we come by like a month later and just film like, oh, let's just see how the rat problem looks. And they're still running around the counters, eating food off the ground. They're like the night crew.
Ugh. And is roaches the same thing? I know you're not a roach daddy.
Yeah, I'm not a roach daddy yet, but we've seen some places where there are lots of roaches. But yeah, I mean, just the rats, I feel like are just gross, just because they're known for being in the trash. The roaches, you can just ask for it well done, and you won't just add a little crunch to it, you know.
Oh, this guy is. I don't know what's going on here. We're off the rails now. And he made me believe him too. I was looking at him. What else are we looking at here? Any other questions before we go with Rat Daddy? Because we can only talk ad nauseum about this.
How do people hide the restaurant grade?
Ooh, that's a great question. So sometimes I'm walking
Oh yeah,
around
show
at
us
night.
the grades.
Sometimes I'm walking around at night. You can look on here when you're visiting New York City.
And every establishment is graded here in New York City.
Every establishment is graded, and you want to look and see, was it graded in the last year? That's a good indication it's a clean place. Sometimes they'll have a grade that's older over than a year. It doesn't necessarily mean they have rats, but sometimes they'll mean they could have a fake grade up. So I've seen a lot of places that have a grade pending, like this. That means the health department came, they got a bad grade, and instead of putting this up for business, they're putting their A grade up, and they're trying to hide it that they don't have a grade pending. So they can get fined big time, a lot of money if they don't have the correct grade up. So let's go around and just see, like, is it actually a good grade, and why should I have to come around and check
So
that?
you've caught people doing
Oh,
that?
yeah.
And you've called them out?
Call them out.
And what do they say?
Most people don't say anything. The health department takes care of it, but every once in a while somebody will say something. But most people get mad because they got food poisoning and they'll tell me to go check the restaurant. So I'm like the official voice of the people that get sick.
So the moral of the story is check, be aware of where you're eating.
Yeah.
And also, the Rat Daddy is doing great work. Not only are you have a business and you don't have to do that because you're not making any money doing that, but he's keeping an eye on these establishments to make sure everybody's following the rules.
Exactly. Don't you want to eat somewhere that the restaurant owner and the
Yes.
staff is cleaning the place at night and not letting rodents run on top of the counters?
Yes, you have to be very selective, I think, sometimes of where you eat.
And a lot of people just walk into
especially
places not knowing. They see that grade on there.
Right.
They don't understand what the C grade is. So just really educate yourself on what the grades mean. It means something. And a lot of hardworking restaurant owners.
Tourists especially, maybe
Tourists
are not
especially.
familiar because not every city has this.
Right.
But our city does a great job in trying to keep us safe, and that is one way. Sanitization is big.
And there's no excuse anymore because now they're giving you 2 notifications prior to their official visit. So they give you 2 email notifications to the restaurant owner when they're coming.
Wow.
So it's like
Oh.
they're they're giving you the answers to the test before they arrive. So
Yeah.
it just shows that you're inconsistent with your cleaning practices every night.
So Rat Daddy, tell us again where we can find you.
You can find me at NYC_KB on TikTok and come find out and see what the rat tours are all about because we're going to get you out on a rat tour. So
Yes. Well, look at our poll. Would you go on a rat tour in New York City?
let's go.
And 82% of you say yes, you want to go with Kenny on this rat tour. 18% say no way, and they're not even a maybe here. That's it. Fox5ny.com/connect. You can scan that QR code to vote. We'll check in again, Kenny.
Appreciate
Rat
it.
Daddy.
I'll see you soon.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And hopefully we'll see him on a rat tour coming soon, maybe. The top of the hour is next. We'll do headlines. Nick's coming back. We have more weather for you. And we're going to talk to, are you a Disney adult?
Disney adult, no.
Forget it. We won't go there. We'll be right back. on
Ratatouille,
Newsroom
maybe.
Live.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Ah, there you go. That was perfect. We'll be right back.